Ahoy everybody, Captain Cal here. Today we're going to be doing the mission in Destiny 2 Legends Lost. This is supposed to be the first mission on the Saint 14 shotgun quest, so let's get started.
I'm picking up a signal. It's faint, but it's definitely coming from the forest. Sounds like an old Vanguard code.
Perhaps you hear the final dreams of the lost.
Thanks. Very helpful. Since I can't track dreams of the lost, how about we go find that signal?
Well, there you go. So, to get to this point, I had to do the 4 forge weapons from last week and the sword forge weapon from this week. So I'm not sure if this activates after 5 forge weapons or what's the story with that, but that's how I got access to this mission. So, it's gonna be fun.
The signal's getting stronger. I should be able to find the source, but there's some kind of interference.
Signals tend to overlap, get mixed up with simulations. It can be hard to find what's real and what's not in here.
Alright, nice to see Spear's still here. The important thing when you're going through the forest here, the Infinite Forest, is to not jump into a room before it's been fully, I don't know, materialized, simulated. I'm not sure what the right word is for that one. But if you do, you'll die. Ask me how I know. Oh, here we go. Let's see if that'll be good enough spot. Oh, I'm gonna die. There's the good guy. There we go. So yeah. Sorry I haven't posted anything in a few days. It's been a little hectic lately. All with the holiday season and all. But hopefully come January we should be able to get on more consistently. Alright, we'll hear you there. Now, I assume, I have no idea, but I'm going to assume this is going to take us to the room Saint 14 is in. Notably, that room is in the projected future, which is kind of the opposite direction than we're going right now. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. Or it could take us a completely different direction. I could be entirely wrong. Which is a very real possibility. But let's press forward. I've intentionally stayed blind to this because I wanted to enjoy this for myself. Let's see, we got a couple acolytes here. There we go. If you guys haven't already, The Legend of Acrius is definitely worth getting. It is one of the most fun guns in my estimation. Just, you know, from my experience, there's only a few guns in Destiny 2 that really make you feel powerful. And this is definitely one of them. And so as far as fun guns go, it is way up there. Sweet Business is another one of those fun guns. Interestingly enough, they're not necessarily the best guns from an objective standpoint, but they are very, very fun to play. And I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to have some fun. So I haven't had any luck getting any of the new Curse of Osiris exotics yet. Oh, exotic guns yet. I don't know if you guys have. But I'm really looking for that colony. I'm thinking that one looks really, really fun. Another thing that I'm trying to start to do for the channel is have kind of a hot tips sort of videos, just 30-second videos of things that, you know, maybe I know or my friends know, but might not be apparent to new players or even, you know, existing players, that just, you know, a lot of information can go by the wayside. So just 30-second videos. If you guys have any suggestions for a hot tip video, you know, it would be greatly appreciated. Leave it down in the comments below. Alright, so it looks like we're going to the present on Mercury.
Detecting traces of familiar light up here. Wait.
Familiar light?
Saint 14? He's been missing for decades. Saint was one of the greatest titans who ever lived. Hero of 6 fronts. All that power, and he just vanished. The city's still looking for him. The signal's coming from a Vex conflux, but there's something odd. The time stream around it is unstable. I don't know anything that could do that. Get me to it. Maybe we can figure this out.
So what's really strange to me is that there appears to be some inconsistencies here with the Vex. As to whether they truly time travel or not. So, the Infinite Forest, what we're in now, would heavily imply that it's not genuine time travel, but merely simulated future. Which, you know, okay, that's understandable. I get that. On the other hand, the Exo Stranger is very clearly teleporting, presumably through time. How do I get up there? And on top of that, they do seem to have some control over time stream, or the flow of time. So, for instance, on Nessus, when oh gosh, Failsafe gets captured, she says that she had been in there for decades. Which would imply that, you know, she's been there for decades. The flow of time is different. So I'm not entirely positive whether the Vex have control over time or they can only simulate it. There's a complex here. I'm here. This is a complex. Do I have to scan the complex? Oh, here we are. Gotta scan it at the right angle. Okay. So have you guys been having fun with Masterworks? Because I have thoroughly enjoyed the depth that they add to this gun system. I think it's very neat. And it's honestly something that we needed, because one of the things that was sorely lacking oh my word, was in the something to grind for in game. Oh my. And honestly, I think the ornaments on the different sets of armor and the Masterworks weapons have done just that. At least for me personally, they've given me something to grind for, to work towards. Because the issue previously was that, yes, there was a lot of great activities to do. The adventures were tons of fun, but there wasn't a reward for doing it. So, one of the biggest complaints about the Prestige raid was that the only reward was cosmetic, because the Prestige...
Saint 14 is lost in the Infinite Forest. It's because he came here to find us.
You can't blame yourself for every missing Guardian, Osiris.
For him, I can.
It's okay. If you read the lore on Saint 14's Pigeon, which is a new ship available in Curse of Osiris, he totally blames Osiris for what happened. So, I'm not entirely sure what happened in that. But whoa!
What was that? Light. The Conflux was holding back a rift full of light.
How does Vex walk? Oh my word. Woohoo! Alright. That was exciting. Descendants. So these are simulated Vex, not genuine Vex. So they're simulating future Vex. I've never seen Descendant Fanatics before, I don't think. That's interesting. Now we have precursors. That's always fun. And of course my tether goes away just the wrong time. Oh, thank goodness that nullifies their abilities. Okay, now we have what appears to be a Descendant Hydra called the Wayward Mind. That's neat. So what's the best masterwork weapon you guys have got so far? Leave a comment down below. For me personally, I got a Sins of the Past 333 with increased reload speed, which I was very excited about, and still am. It has been fantastic.
Vex from all times, fighting together. Like they were pulled here by the rift in the time stream. A rift Saint 14 made with his light.
If he still lives, then we must find him.
Already ahead of you on that one. You start searching in here. We'll head back to the lighthouse and see if Vance knows anything.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Interesting. So, Saint 14 created a well of light. I drew the Vex there. So here's a question. That little animation with my hand being... when we go in here, do we become simulations? Is that how Panoptes could presumably delete us from the simulation? I don't know. Kinda interesting. One thing about this expansion is the story. The story was okay. I enjoyed the story. But the content that came along with it has been absolutely fantastic.
Crossroads in time has opened. The Vex are on the march.
The new raid lair is amazing. Masterworks are fantastic. The new weapons and armor that they've added, super fun. The ability for vendors to actually sell you weapons and armor is fantastic. I can't wait till the next Iron Banner when I can finally buy the missing pieces that I worked so hard to get. I'm really excited for that. So I think that'll be great. You know, there's just been a lot of really good stuff with this expansion, and in my estimation, it's totally worth it. So.
It's him, isn't it? The first Vanguard commander. The one who made the great Osiris leader of the Warlocks. Saint 14. He could join us here in the lighthouse. Fight alongside you and Osiris. Turn the tide against the Vex for good. Can you imagine? You found Osiris. You can find Saint 14. He's got to be in the Infinite Forest. With him by our side, we could succeed where Osiris well, you get the idea.
After this, we need to collect 2 of each forge material. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and have a nice day.